You people out there who for some reason find me entertaining enough to subscribe to me, I welcome and love all 4,500 of you right now. Actually, it could be more theoretically. YouTube right now just seems to measure it by every 10. I don't know why, it just does. I mean, it probably doesn't. There's probably a way I can find out like the exact to the number amount, but either way. So we hit 4,500 subscribers. Now, I was actually considering waiting until we hit the 5,000 marker to do another Q&A, but given the fact that we're rolling deep into the holiday season now, we're at, hell, right now it's the 9th of December. It's not the midway point of December yet, but we're getting close. Seeing as we're in December, I figured for the holidays, it makes sense. We can easily do a Q&A for the holidays. It makes sense to actually do it around the holidays. And I don't expect us to hit I would be amazed and happy if we somehow hit 500 more subscribers by the end of the year. But unfortunately, that's just another, 20 some odd days, about 22 days left. I don't think that's going to happen. To be fair, I could actually see an extra 100, maybe even 200, but not 500. We just don't progress that quickly on this channel. But look, right now at every about 500 new subscribers, once we hit that marker, Q&A, that's how we run it. So I don't know what I'm going to dub this new Q&A. I've been kind of putting little titles with them. Like, first off, the original one was just a Q&A, but then the second one was Part D. The Revenge was the third one. The Quickening was the fourth one. I have to think of a cute little title for the fifth one. But no, it'll be it's the same thing as we do every time we do a Q&A. Put your questions in this video right here. We'll answer them. There is no limit to what questions you can ask, but let me be clear right now. I mean, you can put a what if in this as a suggestion for a video in the future if you want. I have no problem with that, but don't put the what if in this video thinking I'm going to answer it in the Q&A. Don't think I'm going to do that, because we're going to have a lot. Last time we dilly-dallied so much, we went over like 2 hours. So we want to try to keep it like at best like an hour if we can, unless we get like a ton of questions, in which case we may linger a bit. But you can ask whatever you want. If you ask a what if, I might give you like a quick 1-minute response, but I'm going to save it for a different video. Same with the who would win. The who would win, though, I can at least give you kind of like my quick impression and then give you a video down the line and see if my opinion changes. Other than that, though, you can ask us questions on movies, on TV, sports. You can ask us political questions. I won't guarantee how in-depth we're going to get on that. That's like the one kind of, I don't know, area for like questioning, because we're not a political channel. I have my views, you have your views. That's never been what this channel is about. Honestly, besides watching the news just to, know what's going on, because I actually do watch the news a little bit, know what's going on. I don't care about politics that much. I care about what's going on, but I don't want to talk about it because that's not what is fun. Politics aren't fun no matter how you talk about them. And if you're someone who does find politics fun, well, you're weird. Stop being weird. Anyway. But yeah, you don't have to ask us anything like, let me rephrase that. You can ask us anything you want. So it can be a personal question, like what's our favorite food? Do we have hobbies? Have we ever been arrested? What's your favorite sexual position? No, I mean, you could ask that question, but I do not know if we'll answer that one. But literally, there is no theoretical limit to what you can ask. Just try to be respectful and try to be respectful to anyone else who asked a question. Like honestly, you can ask the same question someone else asked. There's nothing wrong with that. But we may end up, going through that, repeating that answer real quick and moving on. So yeah, we're at 4,500 subscribers. Back when we started all of those centuries ago in 2013. I say that a lot. It's been 6 years since we started this channel. We're going on 7. And by the by, with the whole COPA thing, right now I still have to talk to Mark about it. But there's 2 things that we're really going to be focusing on, that I'm looking to focus on right now. A is actually the more important of the 2, and that is that I don't think COPA is really going to affect our channel at all, because I actually watched a couple, if you've ever watched Legal Eagle, he's a legitimate lawyer who actually, you know, he'll break down legal stuff in movies and stuff like that, which is really cool. But he legitimately broke down, he has a whole video on COPA. It's a great video. He's a very entertaining guy, but he's also very informative because he's a legitimate lawyer. He broke it down, and from the sounds of things, well, we should still keep an eye on our channels, definitely, and try to keep within the guidelines, at least to some extent. Anyone who's a smaller channel like we are, or, you know, you only have a couple hundred or a couple dozen, maybe a couple thousand subscribers, don't feel like you're going to be in the crosshairs right now. Keep an eye on things, but don't feel like you're going to be in the crosshairs. It really does seem like COPA is going to be focusing on a lot of the big players, because COPA, there's no way COPA can, the people and the FCC and all that can manage every single YouTube channel on the internet. That's impossible. Do you know how many videos go up per minute per day? That is impossible for them to monitor everyone. So they're probably going to be focusing on the real big players. So smaller channels like me, like anyone under 4,500 subscribers, probably within maybe only a couple, maybe tens of thousands, you're probably going to be fine. Just, you know, make sure you're trying to keep within certain guidelines. But the other idea is that I want to bring up to Mark is that we don't make money on this channel. This is just for fun. Granted, I try to be professional, try to be, you know, have a certain decorum in class, and try to, you know, have a schedule, and try to, you know, keep things on schedule for you guys, because that should only be fair. But because we don't make money on this channel really in any way, we don't do super. Mark has been talking about maybe doing a Patreon and doing super chat, and that's fine. And frankly, it'd be an easy way to get around it too. But because we don't make money on this channel, I've just kind of toyed with the idea of just demonetizing all my videos, because, look, I don't make money on this thing. I don't. So if I'm not making money, there's technically no reason to really monetize my videos. So, and let me be clear, I can look at my analytics and see what my revenue actually would be, but given the fact that YouTube takes a certain percentage out of there, it would barely be, like, I think I'd barely be, like, making $100. So I'll have to bring up to Mark if he's cool with the idea of just demonetizing everything. Like, I'm perfectly okay with that idea. And then there has to be a function where I can just demonetize literally everything in one go. I hope there is. Otherwise, it's going to be a pain. He has to do every single video. Because that's the big thing, is that as far as I can tell with COPA, it's about your ads and your advertising and your revenue, where you're getting it from. But if I'm not advertising anything, like if there's no ads on my videos, then COPA doesn't do crap to me, because I'm not advertising anything. I'm not doing it. It's just a demonetized platform. And at that point, if they try to come after you, if you're like in the same boat as me and they could try to come after you, that's kind of like a what's the best way to put it? That's walking on my freedom of speech a little bit, because I'm not advertising. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm just doing my thing. So that's walking on civil liberties right there, I'd imagine. But again, I don't know I don't know the whole deal with COPA, even after watching that video and going into it. So, I mean, if anyone does know, let me know. If the whole demonetizing thing would work, it'd be cool to know. But I digress. So this video went on longer than I intended, but I figured I'd just throw that out there, because I know some people have actually brought COPA up to us, and we're looking into it. But again, it doesn't look like it'll affect us, because we're a small channel. And even if it did, if what I think demonetizing will do for the channel works, it wouldn't affect us at all. So I digress. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Again, put your comments in the comments below, and we'll get to them in the Q&A sometime next week, or maybe the week after that. All depends on when we get to it. Thanks for watching, and Lantern Corps videos tomorrow. But other than that, I have no other videos to do tonight. Until then, thanks for watching later. And I keep repeating myself. I apologize. Good night, everyone.